Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well today, even though it's going to be a pretty serious stream. Like most of my chatting streams, this one's going to be pretty short. I just wanted to come on and clarify the last two posts I made in the community. So I'm moving, and my streaming is going to be very inconsistent. I thought I was going to go on hiatus, but no, I'm not. I really can't stay away from streaming that long. I love streaming so much. So it's like almost impossible for me to stay away from it. I'm sorry if I worried anyone with those posts. Seeing a streamer go on hiatus is always a very scary thing because you don't know if they're going to come back or whatever. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Thana is not going anywhere. Although I will say that the move is probably going to make things a bit harder to stream. So I won't be able to stream as consistently. I know that my stream schedule seems like all over the place as is. But for the most part, I would stream almost every day. And I'd make content almost every day. So it's going to be a bit hard to get used to not being able to stream as much as I have been, and that sucks so much. But yeah, it's a part of life sometimes, you know. Moving is especially really stressful. Like it's normally stressful, right? Moving is stressful just in general, but when you have like extra details to go along with it, it gets even more stressful, and I wouldn't wish moving onto my worst enemy. It was a bit of a last minute thing, and so it's just kind of thrown my whole schedule off of whack. Hello, welcome, hello. I miss you guys so much. It's gonna be so hard to not stream consistently. So I'm not going on hiatus, but my streaming is going to be very, very inconsistent. I have to move, and the move is not like we've been planning the move, but the move is like very, very sudden. Like we didn't have too much time to plan how we're gonna get out, but we do have a place to go. But it's going to make streaming very inconsistent, and it sucks so much because I want to stream more. I love streaming so much, and it hurts me so much that I can't stream consistently right now. But yeah, it's unfortunate because I want to stream, and I love streaming. Yeah. Moving for people normally is just very hard. Like even if you have everything planned, moving is very hard, and then to do it on a maybe short notice is even worse. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I am going to do my best. It's not easy, but the fortunate part is I'm still going to be able to stream. Let's let me move chat so that you guys can actually see it. It's kind of hard to see when it's on my window like that. There we go. It's actually it's ironic you mentioned that. Your poor baby. I feel so bad for her. I hope she's okay now. But like, and my cat, she's sitting right next to me. I love her. And I know she's going to have the exact same problem. And I feel really, really bad. Because I'm pretty sure she can sense that we're moving too. Because she's been really hesitant to eat. And I'm like, no, baby, please, you have to eat. My sweet child, why? I've been able to bribe her with her favorite tuna. So she's been eating because I bribed her. But I understand it's really stressful. I couldn't. Oh my god! Imagine how stressful it is for the cat. You know, they don't really understand what's going on. They don't understand why. And oh my god, I feel so bad. My poor baby. Your poor baby. She's so sweet. Oh my god, poor baby. I hope everyone takes the move well. I know my cat's probably not. She's a sweet baby, but she's very scared. She's scared of like everything. Aw. I trust her too. Cats are very mysterious. But one thing I am appreciative of is that cats actually will tell you what's wrong. Like if they don't like something, they're pretty quick to tell you, I don't like this thing. Like, um, my cat just doesn't like any cat toys we buy her, and you know, we try to play with them with her. Like we have a stick that has a little squeaky toy on the end of it, and pretty quickly we understand when she doesn't like something. Like she just will not touch any cat toys at all. But she loves to like lay on our clothes and play with little pieces of paper on the floor. So it's so confusing, right? It's like, wow, you don't want this like $10 cat toy, but you will play with this piece of paper we accidentally dropped on the floor. What a silly little creature. I don't know if your cat is the same way, but my cat won't eat specific cat food brands. Like, and I don't understand, right? Because we try to get her different brands, you know, to see what she likes, and sometimes she won't eat like this. Echo? Oh my god, Echo! Stop! Oh my god, I'm sorry, my Echo, she activated, oops. Yeah, like, it's like, so we buy you this like $20 cat food brand, and you don't like it, but this $5 cat food from CVS, she adores it, and it's like, huh? What's going on? Cats are so silly. I love cats. Hi! Welcome. All you missed really is that, yeah, me neither. I don't understand cats. They're so silly. But yeah, all you missed was that I'm technically going on hiatus, but not really. It's not really a hiatus. I'm just going to be extremely inconsistent with my streaming. Not that it wasn't already, but you know, at least I had somewhat of a schedule. I would stream like 3 to 4 days a week. But since I'm moving, it's going to be incredibly hard for me to stream consistently, and I'm not taking it well. Like at all. Man, I want to stream. I want to get on stream. I want to stream now. But since we're kind of in the phase of moving and stuff, it's not really going to be easy for me to stream. And, you know, just moving by itself is hard enough. But when it's like on short notice, like, oh no, that's even worse. It's such a stressful time, but it's okay. I have streaming. Streaming is what makes me happy. your kitties with you? Hi, kitty. Put your cat on the mic. I want to tell your cat something. Aww, she's an elderly cat. That's so cute. I love old cats. They have like very distinct old cat faces. I love them so much. And my cat's 6 years old. She's not particularly old, but she's getting there. I love her so much. Older cats are amazing. Aw, poor baby. She's so sweet though, I bet. That's amazing. I'm always so amazed by cats who live like past 10. It's like, wow, you're hanging in there, buddy. It also is just a testament to how treasured your cat is, you know? You take very good care of your cat and you love your cat a lot. Your cat's gonna return the favor by living longer. Aw. You know, actually, speaking of tsunderes, I kind of just feel like cats are the tsunderes because even my cat's a tsundere. I hate like using that term to describe cats, but it just literally it is. She's like, I don't want you to touch me. But then when she's bored or lonely, she's like, please give me attention. Please love me. Please kiss me. And I'm like, okay. Why did you choose the worst time for this? It's a very tsundere thing. I feel like cats are tsunderes. That's just kind of how it is. Unless you have like one of those super affectionate cats. That's a different story. I used to have one when I was younger. He was super affectionate and I love him and I miss him so much. Rest in peace. I love him. I miss him so much. Oh my god. Like it's been like I think 5 years since he passed and I still miss him so much. I don't cry about it anymore, but man, when it first happened, I bawled my eyeballs out. I miss him though. He's so cute. He's so sweet. I miss him. I'm probably gonna say I miss him like 5 times in this video or this stream because I actually do miss him. My cats are my babies. They're my children. I love them. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with cats, right? They only want attention at specific times, and it always feels like the worst time that they want your attention because, like, you're doing something, right? Like, you're on your computer or you're playing a game or something, and you're in the you're in the middle of like a boss battle, and you're like, please, no, not right now. Oh yeah, no, I felt that, man. I really do hope that she doesn't pass anytime soon. I know the cats are like your best friend, because I know my cat is my best friend. She listens to me talk about my problems. She probably doesn't understand, but you know, that's okay. At least she's there, you know? She's listening to me. That's all I care about. I feel like most people don't really share the sentiment that I do, and it's that my pets are my family. Like, they are just extensions of the family. Oh my god. So she's still kicking. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. It's always really funny too, because I'll talk to like coworkers and stuff, and I'll be like, I miss my daughter. I want to go home and see my daughter. And they're like, wait, you're a mom? You have a daughter? And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I met my cat. Oh my god, you have the sassy cat. I love sassy cats. They're so cute. I know, right? It's like, oh my god, my baby. That's my daughter. No, not a human daughter, but my cat is still my daughter. I love her. Sometimes when I'm like in the supermarket, I'm walking down the aisle. I'm like, man, I wish I could be home with my daughter right now. Daughter, parentheses, cat. I mean, I just realized something. I'm not gonna be able to draw it either. Bro, I'm crying. I'm not gonna be able to draw consistently either. And, man, that hurts. One of the ways that I, like, regulate stress and stuff is by drawing. Like, I like to draw pretty girls, you know? Because girls are pretty. And, man, I won't be able to do that. At least not as consistently as I used to. I used to put out a sketch a day. I used to, you know, put up sketches like every other day. But I can't do that. Ugh, why is life like that? Oh, thank you. Have a good night. Sleep well. And make sure you drink water, but not 30 minutes before you go to bed. That's not a good idea. Sorry, I was testing the message system. Because for some reason, there's a chatter that's talking right now. But it's not showing up. Okay, well, I guess I have to adjust the auto mod again. I wish I didn't have to have an auto mod, but you know, it's like that sometimes. Me sus? I'm not sus. You're sus. Well, okay, maybe you're not too sus. You're just a little sus, you know? Just the perfect amount of sussiness. Like, 50% sus. How are you gonna tell me not to say sus again when you were the one who came in here and said sus? Come on, man. You know, if you say sus, I have to say sus doubly and then, like, wear out the phrase sus so that sus is never said again. That's how this works, you know? Sus. What do you mean that's not how it works? I mean, that's how I think it works. I know you directed that at Chad, but I'm gonna answer as well. Feel free to answer in chat as well, Chad. Chat? Question mark? I've been good for the most part. I've had to move suddenly, which is going to make my streaming schedule very inconsistent. I know, like, because I posted the last two posts in the community post were me saying that I'm going to go on hiatus, which is like half true because I'm going to be really, really inconsistent because the move was like, we wanted to move, but we kind of got moved out too early. Like, we're being forced out kind of. So it's like, oopsie. Now it's double stress. Whoopsie. Because, you know, just moving normally just takes a lot of brain power. But, you know, it's fine. I'll live. We'll make it. Even though it's going to be kind of hard. You can help though. Well, rather, I'd say you can't really help me move out, but you can help me by, like, you know, just being here, watching me when I stream, liking my videos, watching my videos, stuff like that. You know, that helps. You don't always have to give me money in order to help me, which is what I'm assuming you were going for there. You don't have to give me money. In fact, I don't like getting money. It's like, oh my god, I don't deserve to have money. What the heck are you doing? Why are you giving money? I don't think I'm like nearly entertaining enough to receive money, but people disagree because I've gotten like donations and it's like, oh, I'm so confused. Thank you. I hope everyone else in chat, everything gets easier, everything gets better. I promise, it will get better in time. Things will get easier eventually. I can't guarantee that life will be easy at any point, but it does get easier. Life sucks, you know? It's so hard. Like, I was trying to beat a boss yesterday in Palworld, and I can't. And I'm so frustrated because I'm like, dang, I can't. Ooh. Oh, that's really stressful. I can see why that's like something you'd be thinking about a lot. Have you known this person for very long? Like, how were you friends for like most of your life, or did you just meet them last year or something? Like, how long have you been friends with them? Oh, oh, okay. That makes it kind of hard, you know, because you have a lot of childhood experiences and friendship with them, and you're really scared of ruining your friendship, especially. So you're just like, oh man, do I keep it to myself and have one-sided feelings and have this never recognized, or do I tell them and have the possibility of ruining everything? I get it. I get it. I've been in that situation. It's very hard. I can understand why you'd be thinking about it. Oh, that's really sweet. It's really sweet that you're taking how they feel into consideration and stuff. Um, I will say that I personally think that it's better for you to tell them how you feel, and um, if if you guys aren't friends after you tell them how you feel, uh, give them some time, give them some space afterwards. I guarantee you that they'll still want to be your friend, um, even if things are a bit awkward for a little while. But that's to say that they'll reject you. You never know, really. I mean, they might say yes. There's always a chance they're going to say yes. You never doubt yourself. You're awesome. You have a lot of good qualities, and they'll appreciate that too. I mean, they've been your friend for a long time, so surely they must think you have great qualities. I'm sure they would agree. You're great. Yes, you are. You're awesome. I may not know like a lot about the situation, but I do know that usually you miss every single opportunity that you don't take. So you should take it. It's better to know the answer than to be left wondering. At least it's what I think. It's a very slippery slope to tread, and I can understand hesitation. You would just cry and give up. Don't do that. I promise you, it's not nearly as scary as it's like as your brain makes it out to be. Like it's sure it may feel like the end of the world sometimes, but I promise you, it's not the end of the world. You're not gonna like lose everything because your crush said no. It's gonna hurt, I know. And the phrase "the worst they could do is say no" is so stupid. It's so dumb, but I promise you, it's not the end of the world. You don't have to hate yourself and cry. Just let them know how you feel. You know? Ah, yes. Enjoy your dinner. Listen to some relaxing music, some nice music. Breathe in and breathe out, and then relax before you send it. It's gonna be okay. Everything will be daijoubu. Daijoubu. Daijoubu desu ne. Desu. Desu, desu. It is okay. Sometimes, you know, actually, speaking of being trapped inside your own head, um, especially when you have anxiety, right? Like, especially social anxiety in particular, but just anxiety in general. Sometimes, you know, you get so wrapped up in predicting what's going to happen because with anxiety, it kind of feels like, oh wow, I have this ability to protect myself from disappointment and protect myself from sadness by like thinking ahead and overthinking about something in order to prevent my own suffering, you know? So, like, say you have a test coming up, right? You're like, oh man, I'm gonna fail this test. I need to do this because if I don't, I'm going to fail. And it's like, to a degree, yeah, that's good. You know, you're being prepared and stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me. But on the inverse, there's a point where you get stuck inside your head so much and then you overanalyze things and you think too hard, and then the thing that you're trying to avoid manifests itself because you do like you overthink too hard and because you're doing too much, you know. It kind of manifests itself and it happens because you manifested it. I don't know if manifesting is the right word for that, but you kind of like willed it into existence by overthinking. And that's a really hard thing to deal with, especially if you're someone who has anxiety. I know that I kind of struggle with that as well because social anxiety sucks. It's like, I don't know if I want to do this karaoke stream because someone's going to hear me singing out of tune, out of line, and they're going to be like, wow, your singing sucks. You should quit VTubing. Someone's gonna be like, your VTuber career is a sham because you can't sing. I also like get the thoughts a lot when I'm VTubing, especially of, wow, you don't sound like a super kawaii anime girl. You're not gonna be a very good VTuber. Because I'm pretty awkward a lot of the time. Like when I'm speaking, I'm kind of awkward and it's kind of out of turn. And it's kind of hard to have VTuber friends as well because a lot of the typical VTuber activities and stuff, I'm just not like, my style of humor and stuff just feels so different, and it's kind of like, oh no, I'm too awkward for that. I don't want to be awkward, and I've been trying to be more open to the idea of collaborating with another content creator or VTuber or whatever, but it's so hard because I don't really I don't have a lot of the games that other VTubers play with each other. I mean, other than like Fortnite or Palworld, but there's not a lot of other VTubers that play Palworld that I know of. So, oops. But, you know, if you're a VTuber and you're watching this and you want to play games together sometime or something, feel free to, you know, like, message me on Instagram or Pixiv or something. I'd be happy to play Palworld with you. Or Fortnite. No matter how big of a VTuber you are. In fact, I'd probably be a lot more scared if you were a massive creator. Because then I'd be exposed to a large crowd of people. And, having 78 subscribers is like a lot in my head. And to imagine that more than 8 people, which is my peak current right now, is 8. To imagine that more than 8 people would be watching me at a time, oh my god. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, welcome back. Well, I'm glad you think I deserve more viewers. I don't know. I put a lot of effort into things I do, and I don't really feel like I'm too interesting. But you guys seem to disagree with me on that, so maybe I am interesting. Maybe I am entertaining. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to look outside of my own lens, you know. I have like tunnel vision when it comes to myself. When it's other creators, like other people, I'm like, oh, what? Your content's so awesome. Why don't you feel that way about yourself? But when it comes to myself, I'm like, I'm boring. I'm lame. There's nothing good about me. Like, self-esteem, like 0. You think I have an awesome niche? What does that mean? So what you're saying is you think that my content is good. That's what you're saying? I don't actually I guess I can ask, what do you guys like about my streams and stuff anyways? I'm curious. Because I know why I do my streams. I do them because I enjoy them. I have fun doing this. And I like to make art and stuff for them because it's fun. But it's always nice to know why you guys like what I do. I used to feel that the same way too, Rock. I used to feel like I could never put my voice on the internet. I could never do anything like that. And so I would be just content with this is gonna sound really weird, but when I was younger, I used to pretend that I was a YouTuber. Like when I was playing Pokemon on my DS or something, I would be like, oh my god, and now I'm going to catch this Pokemon. Like I was pretending to be Markiplier or like some other, Let's Player YouTuber. I would pretend to do that, but I didn't actually do Let's Plays at the time, and it was kind of cringe in like retrospect. Like it was like, just imagine this 10-year-old kid in the room with Pokemon Diamond in their hands speaking to themselves, pretending to be a YouTuber. It's kind of funny. It's kind of silly, but eventually I started to, branch out a little bit. And here I am. I've been doing kind of like voice acting stuff on the internet for a while. And in fact, the whole reason I got confident enough to do any kind of voiceover thing is because I started voice acting. Because someone was like, oh hey, you make a really good voice actor. And I'm like, what makes you think that? I don't think my voice is interesting in the slightest. And they were like, well, I think that you make a really good voice actor. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And I got that from like 3 different people. And at the time I was like, oh well, maybe if 3 different people are telling me, hey, you should try voice acting, and then I was like, oh okay, you know what, sure, maybe I'll try. And then I've just been kind of shooting my shot and doing voice acting things here and there. Still currently looking for more comics to dub over, because that seems to be the thing people like to make me do with my voice for some reason. But I can't say I agree. No, yeah, I get that completely. That's how I feel about my voice. You hate the way it sounds and you think it sounds weird and cringe. Like why am I like this? Why do I hate it so much? Right? Because when I hear other people speak, I'm like, wow, you sound really unique and that's awesome. I love listening to you. But then when I hear myself, it's like when you look at your older like art and stuff in like 10 years into the future, you're like, oh, why did I do that? Why am I drawing like that? It's that feeling. It's like, it's not bad. Your voice isn't bad. It's definitely, I can guarantee you, your voice is not bad in the slightest. In fact, there's a lot of VTubers and stuff who have very unique vocal tones, and in a lot of ways, I tend to prefer those over the, you know, the typical high-pitched kawaii anime girl kind of voice. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think a lot of those are cute too. Like, I really like Gargura. She's higher pitched technically, but you know, she's still cute. I like them. But it's always really nice to me to see you know, something different. Like, another VTuber that has a really unique voice dialect is Chio Chompy. She's so cute, and it's honestly, it's adorable. She's such a unique voice, and it's good. I love that kind of thing. No, don't be scared. You can do it. Send it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I promise. It'll be a lot less scary once it's actually sent. Yeah. Don't feel bad. That's normal. It's pretty normal, especially when you have such strong feelings that you want to express. It's gonna happen. Just slam the send button. Just blah. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your memes be dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes. Or however Shia LaBeouf says it. You know, it's interesting that you guys like my model, because I think it's a bit rough looking, you know. But that's kind of just how my art style is. My art style is very rough looking. It's very interesting, unique. I just kind of have this thing right in my brain where it's like, my art doesn't look like this other artist that I really admire and their art's really pretty, so therefore mine must be bad. But in reality, it's more like flowers and clouds are both pretty, right? But they don't look anything alike. So is that to say that flowers are prettier than clouds? Or that clouds are prettier than flowers? No, of course not. No. They just look completely different and do different things. But it's really hard to separate that, you know, for yourself. Like, or myself in this case. It's like, my art doesn't look like this artist. It must be bad. You did it! Yes! Round of applause, everyone. That took such bravery and such courage. I know it did. Yeah, congratulations! I hope everything goes well for you. Never change. I mean, I'm not gonna change as long as I can, like, feasibly manage it. You know, if we do eventually get bigger, like if my channel does grow bigger, things are probably gonna change. Not because I want them to, but because they kind of have to. um, I've never really had more than like 20 subscribers or more than 20 people watching me at a time. So my brain is like, oh, so people. Wow. Ah, Cobblemon good. Ah, enjoy your Cobblemon. Oh man. I actually have I've been yapping for longer than I was expecting to yap. Oh, wow. I like to talk unironically. I like to I like the yap. Oh my god. Um Actually, I was just gonna say I'm rather introverted, but like sometimes when I'm streaming, when I'm talking on stream especially, it makes me feel like I'm not introverted. It's so crazy, right? Because I have severe social anxiety, or I did when I started, kind of. But now it's a lot different, and it's so weird. Things have changed, and it's so weird. I'm used to having like a schedule of I go to work, I wake up, work, come home, sleep, watch VTubers and anime and Pokemon and stuff, and then go to bed. I'm used to that being my schedule, but my life has just kind of changed, and now it's a lot different. And wow, I just can't. My brain is like fried. Like if I could visualize my brain, it looks like an egg frying on a pan on a stove. No thoughts, just bubbling and frying noises. Because my brain is slowly turning into fried eggs. I don't know where I was going with that analogy. I am fried eggs. Yummy? Yeah, see? My brain is so small. Oh, the Switch 2. I like the way it looks. I like, I will say I like the colors of the Switch 2 better. Like, the way they did the color scheme. So I like that the blue and red are kind of like accents now underneath black exterior. But in terms of how, like, bulky it looks, I'm not a huge fan of bulky consoles. But, you know, in order to make the Switch better, there's not really much else they can do. And you know, in order to make the processing power better and stuff, they have to make it slightly bigger to give more room. So I get it, you know. I kind of do feel like it defeats the point of the Switch, where it's like, wasn't the whole point that it was small enough to fit in like a pocket or something and take it with you? And now it kind of has like the look of the Steam Deck, where the Steam Deck is like really kind of chunky. I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that the Switch 2 gets so you know how the Switch has a light version where it's like this really colorful kind of like dumbed down version of the Switch. It's not dumbed down, it's just with handheld only mode. There's no docked mode. I love the Switch Lite, mostly because it's, you know, it's so small and portable and it's bright and colorful. I love that. And so I'm hoping that sometime after the Switch 2 releases, they're going to make a Switch 2 Lite or something along those lines, or some kind of like smaller, less feature-rich console. Oh my god, that's crazy though. Imagine if it's also shadow dropped, like the Switch 2 announcement was. was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, I felt that. I'm also waiting. I haven't really seen too many leaks because leaks bad and I don't want Nintendo ninjas coming for me. But from what I've seen, it's supposed to be kind of like PlayStation 4 Pro. If anyone knows what those are like, obviously take that with a grain of salt. But if that's true, if those are true, like if the specs are revealed and they're right, I'm gonna get it. Like I'm gonna get it day one. But you know, who knows really? Because you shouldn't always believe leaks. Although the leaks I have seen are pretty promising. They look really good. They give me a little bit of hope. But no, I get that, you know, at least from what we've seen so far of the Switch that Nintendo's officially showed us, we have very little reason to get a Switch 2 over just keeping our regular Switch right now. And I'm also a big Nintendo fan. Like, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. You know, I said this on the Switch stream, but it was kind of scuffed because the music was a little too loud and it was all over the place. But like I said in the Switch stream, I want to see Nintendo do better. It's like an old friend, you know, that's gotten into trouble. You want to see them do better. That's how I feel about Nintendo. I like Nintendo a lot, and they were like a really big core part of my childhood. I want to see them do better, you know. And I'm hoping that the Switch 2 blows it out of the water. I'm not. It's highly doubtful, but you know, I want to see it. I want to see it. Amaze me, Nintendo, please. Prove me wrong. I want to be wrong. It's always good to have a healthy amount of skepticism. A healthy amount. Portable PS4. Imagine a portable PS4. Isn't that what the Steam Deck is? I'm joking, obviously. I haven't heard about any of the games that have released. Well, that's not true, actually. I've heard of a few. I've heard that, obviously Fortnite is going to be on the Switch too, pretty early on, which, I mean, it's Fortnite, you know? Yeah, Fortnite Battle Pass. Yeah, supposedly Fortnite is going to be one of the earlier titles, which doesn't surprise me at all. It's Fortnite. Hello, cat. Are you okay? Hi, baby. I love you. Sorry, cat attack. Anyways, no Fortnite for the 64. I have seen someone playing Fortnite on their 3DS though. The only other games that I've seen possibly for the Switch 2, and that's because of like leaks and stuff, is Mario Kart, like you said, and possibly a Zelda thing. But even then, I highly doubt Nintendo is going to take Twilight Princess and oh, Wind Waker. My bad. I had to scratch my nose. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD from the Wii U and shove it onto the Switch 2. I highly doubt they're gonna do that. But you know, who knows? I want to be wrong. You know, I love Twilight Princess so much. It's like, it's like top 3 Zelda for sure. You know what? Actually, one day I'm going to stream Fortnite from my 3DS. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. One day. What? No. That might be the 100 special. Maybe. That'd be so funny, actually. Hi, guys. I'm gonna be playing Fortnite on my 3DS. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I want to see Jonesy in lovely 320p. I think that's the dimension. I could be wrong, but yeah, I want to see Jonesy in 320p. John Fortnite in glorious 3D. Yeah, I also didn't like the water temple in Twilight Princess, but you know, aren't the water temple in like most of the wow, the grammar in that sentence was crazy. Isn't the water temple in most Zelda games like really bad? Because most people, when I hear them like talk about Ocarina of Time and stuff, they complain that the water temple was really stupid. And it's like, isn't it just kind of every Zelda game now, except for like Breath of the Wild and stuff? Because they kind of don't have traditional dungeon stuff anymore. But yeah, I mean, other than that, from what I know, most people complain that the water temple is really bad, and that's just a universal Zelda thing, kind of. Oh, they can't get water right for some reason. Which, and seeing as we as humans have only explored maybe 30% of the ocean, I believe, it's not too bad. It's not too bad to not really understand how water works in video games. Me when I've explored only 80% of... Wait. Me when I've only explored 30% of the world's sea population. Speaking of Zelda games, though, a Zelda game based around deep sea exploration would go hard. Yeah, that's where I'm getting that 30% from. I was like, wait a minute, where am I getting that 30% from? But that's what I'm thinking. It's because water, it takes up so much of our planet that we just can't realistically explore it all. Anglerfish Link, that'd be cute. He's just a little fish. Just a little guy. I love little guys. They're just little guys. In fact, that's what I call you guys. You're my little guys. It's my fan name. You're my little guys. At least until we're bigger, you know, at least we're big enough to have a proper name. You are just going to be my little guys. My first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker was a good game. I like Wind Waker a lot. I feel like a lot of the Toon Link games just get too much, they get too much flack. I almost said a bad word. They get too much flack, I feel like. Majora's Mask is actually my favorite video game, like, of all time. Like, my favorite video game, period. In fact, one of the reasons why I haven't played it yet is because I just kind of feel like I can't do my favorite video game justice if I play it right now. It's something that I'm saving, you know. I'm really saving Majora's Mask for a celebration because it's such a game that's so near and dear to my heart. I love Majora's Mask so much. Oh my god, it's crazy. Man, I see a lot of the like Skull Kid figures and stuff, and I'm like, man, I want one of those, but they're like a bit on the expensive side, and considering that I have to move and stuff soon, it's like, maybe I shouldn't go out and buy something, you know? Okay, first of all, never, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but never buy Wind Waker on the GameCube. Never buy like old Nintendo games unless you're willing to pay like $1,000 or less, or just a little bit less than $1,000. They're so expensive. Your best bet, if you do want to actually own a physical copy of them, would to be to buy a loose copy, and even then that's kind of like really sussy because, you know, they could be scratched or whatever. Discs, you know. The Wii U remaster is good too. Do you have a Wii U? Most people don't really have Wii U's. I have one, but you know, I'm not the majority. The Wii U remaster of Wind Waker comes with Twilight Princess, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the both of them. Huh, finally another Wii U haver. Most people I know don't actually have Wii U's, and it's like, that's unfortunate. I understand why, but it's still unfortunate. I love the Wii U. I kind of wish the Wii U was still, like, alive. I also wish the Wii U succeeded, because it's an awesome console, but, you know, we don't live in a world where the Wii U is successful. Maybe I can use my priest abilities to summon a demon or something that allows me to actually travel to a different dimension. So the Wii U will be popular in that dimension. It's probably not gonna happen though. Do you have a decent computer? Because if you have a decent computer or just a decent phone, you could totally legally play it on those devices, and it would run just fine. legally. Remember, we always have physical and digital backups of our games. I actually, what I'll do when I get like a UMD for the PSP or something like a disc, I'll keep a save of said thing just because of like archive purposes and stuff like that. I like to, you know, I like to preserve my games, you know? So where possible, I will actually, like when I'm streaming games, like Harvest Moon and stuff, I will actually stream from like the original hardware, and it's like, so what I do is I artificially make things look better, because it's obviously it's coming from a router, not like a router, it is coming from a splitter from the console to my computer, and on my computer I enhance the footage. Emulators are good. They're amazing for game preservation. However, I do like to have the console itself and stream from it. So when it's available, I will do that. Yeah, you could probably play it there. Like most laptops, even the bad ones, can still play Dolphin. I mean, sorry, they can still legally play your Nintendo games. I'm sorry. Please don't come for me. And you know, it's a shame that they took down the online servers for those. Because I still play my 3DS to this day. It's one of my favorite consoles ever. I love the 3DS. It's a shame that you just can't use it anymore. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. I can't go online and play Pokemon Y and do entirely randomized runs. Because one of my favorite things to do with Wonder Trade was Wonder Trade away my starter when I started a new game, so that it was just kind of like random. And when I would catch a new Pokemon in a new patch of grass, I would also Wonder Trade that away. So it's kind of like a randomizer without actually having to randomize the X and Y ROM or whatever. It was a completely legal randomizer. So it's like, oh man, I can't do that anymore. Wonder Trade's not a thing. Yeah, Wonderlock. Yeah, that thing. I used to love to do those. Those are fun. But we can't really do those anymore. And I'm so sad. Bring back Wonder Trade. I beg you. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm kind of hesitant to say their name, but I have their service on my 3DS currently. It's good. They haven't finished all of the services yet, but I do know they have a few up. Like I think they have Mario Kart up. I think they're working on Pokemon right now as well, which I'm really excited for. That's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna say too much details. I'm not gonna say their names, cause you know, reasons, legal reasons. Yeah, I think it's awesome, and it makes me really sad that Nintendo is already trying to make a big deal out of it. Oh no, they're listening. There's 3 people watching right now. They're the extra one. They're listening to me. There was a Japanese tweet I seen. I don't really have a Twitter, but I seen in a video that I was watching, because I just watch whatever comes on my feed. Nintendo made a statement saying that you should be advised against using third-party networks to connect to the 3DS online service. And I'm like, oh no, they know. They know. They know. Hopefully they don't actually do anything about that. Yeah, hopefully they don't do anything about that. It would make me really sad. It's like, can't we just be happy? You know, you don't want us to have Pokemon Online anymore. Can't we just be happy? Please, Nintendo. Please. I just want to play Triforce Heroes online without anyone bothering me. Well, no, I can't say that. What I meant to say was, I just want to play Triforce Heroes online by myself with like 3 other computers. Let me do that, please. Thank you. There's a lot of other good 3DS games that we just can't play anymore because Nintendo's like, no. Fantasy Life is a good one. what's it called? Final Fantasy Explorers. That game's also really good. You can't really do things with that anymore because no online service. A lot of these games kind of relied on you having friends to play with. And if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of friends who also have 3DSs, or like you don't have a lot of nerd friends in real life, kind of like I'm in that situation where a lot of my friends don't really have a lot of the nerdy hobbies and stuff that I do. So it's like, I don't really have anyone to do this with. I can't do this locally. So online was my only choice. And it's like, oh, I can't do that now. Bring it back, Nintendo, please. I'm begging. I never beg Nintendo for anything. But of anything, I want that, man. Please. It's never coming back either. The 3DS is dead. I'm crying. Not literally, but yeah. The 3DS is such a good console. I miss it so much. Man, that's awesome. Imagine having a bunch of other nerds to hang out with. That's so cool. Ah, good distinction. Good distinction. I didn't assume that, but thank you for clarifying. Man. Huh. You know, actually, I should probably go drink some water. I'm kinda thirsty. Wow, okay. I've been streaming a lot longer than I thought I was going to stream. I thought I was going to get on here for like 30 minutes and talk about how I'm going to be incredibly inconsistent from streaming from now on because of the move. But, nope. I yap too much. I talk too much. I just keep talking. It's probably because this is one of the places where I feel like I can talk about anything and be awkward, and it's not a bad thing. Like, you guys won't be mad at me for being awkward, and that's good. Such a nice feeling. You guys are my little friends. You listen to me yap. No, you're not holding me hostage. I could have stopped realistically like 10 minutes ago, but like, I don't know, I'm having too much fun yapping and talking, so I haven't stopped. I don't know, I might stop here soon because I do need to like go drink some water, to go do stuff. What? I felt like it was important you guys had to know that I'm going to be inconsistent, at least for a little while, you know. Moving is hard. But it makes me so sad too. Man, I want to stream. I want to draw. I want to do things, but I can't. Oh, curses. This mortal body. It stops me from doing the things I want to do. That sounded so, that was cringe. I'm never gonna do that again. I'm cringe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You have to deal with me. I'm cringe. Being cringe is not good. I'm kidding. It's good to be cringe. Embrace your cringe. If you're cringe, that's good. We could all use a little more cringe in our lives. Am I right? Yeah, we are cringe and we're proud. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yes, there you go. We are cringe and proud. Well, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Bye-bye. Let me put up the end screen here. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, where is it? Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong thing. I moved the wrong thing. Oh no. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait. But this is normally the part where I put the sub ghost on the screen, but the sub ghost isn't showing up for some reason. Rips. Kinda cringe. Bye.